YouTube, my name is Ricardo, Lino, and I'm a wheel addict. Today, I'm gonna show you how to do slides with roller skates. What's a slide? How to do it with roller skates? Well, this is a roller skate. Slide when you go like this. If you want to do slides, not grinds, you don't use these. Slides means that you go on the wheels sideways. If you want to do slides on roller skates, usually you need to have hard wheels. If you have super soft wheels, they're usually really grippy, and that won't help. I'm gonna give you a few tips that will help you to go through that grip, because even, of course, if you use super hard wheels, they'll be grippy, otherwise you couldn't skate, right? You don't want to be on bananas. Basically, you want to skate, you want to roll forward. But yes, if you have really hard wheels, you can also use the hardness of the wheel to allow you to go in other directions. Here, this is the new Kaya Karma skate. The block is not final, everything else, that's how the skate is going to be. This is not super wide, right? These trucks are not super wide. If you have wider trucks, will be more stable when you want to slide. Also, if you have super wide wheels, it's going to be more stable when you want to slide. This skate is not made for slide, like any other roller skate is made for slide. So, does that matter? No. Can I grind with these skates? I can, but that doesn't matter now. When you want to learn how to slide, you need to know how to turn, obviously, and you need to know how to be smooth on your skates. Why? Well, because what you need to know is you need to do like a turn, and then right after that turn, there's a certain angle that you need to become weightless. What do I mean by weightless? Basically, there's like this little timing when you're doing that turn that you're going to push a little bit harder, and after that push, make yourself weightless. I think that's the only word that I know. Basically, you won't be completely against the ground. Does that make sense? When you turn, you're going to make your knees will be like jelly. If you're sliding this way, you don't want to put the pressure on these wheels, on this side. If you're sliding this way, you want to put more pressure on these wheels. Yes, 4 wheels touching the floor, but the pressure goes more on this side if you're sliding this way. So you go more like this. If you put your weight on this side, what's going to happen is that if you get stuck, you just fly. It happens to everyone. Same happens if you put too much pressure on this side. If you put too much pressure, they slide out and then you still fall. What you want to do is to find the right balance. I find the easiest way to do is by finding like a quite slippery surface. Super rough surface, it's going to be hard. So the smoother it is, the easiest it's going to be. But some of the smooth surfaces are still super grippy. So it's cool if we find something which isn't that grippy, but really smooth. I would say the best is when you find some wet surface. It's not the safest way, but it is the easiest way to start sliding. So, you're training derby, right? Perfect. Now imagine you're training derby and one of your colleagues, which is super sweaty, falls and the floor gets wet. Perfect surface to learn. Dangerous? Yes. Easier? Yes. It's not the safest trick, again, but it's something kind of advanced. So now you learn how to turn, how to become weightless, and then once you're sliding, important. Let me get the other skate. Where's the other skate? Where's the other skate? Okay, I got 2 skates now. So you learn how to turn, you become weightless and you start sliding. Important, if your feet get together, it's easy that they get stuck and you just fly over, or they slide away. So when you're sliding sideways, you want to open the base a little bit. Again, if you're sliding that way, you want to be a little bit more on these wheels. So the outside wheels, the direction you're sliding, the outside wheels, yes, they're touching the floor, but you're not really heavy on them. Also, again, you want to open the base, which means that you're sliding like this. Do not slide like this. This means getting stuck or sliding out and falling. Open the base, and then basically it's controlling. How do you control? Bend your knees, go a little bit lower. The weightless you are, the better it is, which means if your knees are like sticks, you're not smooth, and if you're not smooth, you're gonna get stuck and you're gonna fall. So bend your knees. Also, something else you can do is open your arms. If you open your arms, will help you balancing. It doesn't look that good, but it can help you balancing. So at first that could be a good option. If you start losing control, you can just roll backwards. That's an easy way to roll out of it. If you keep spinning and then roll backwards, easy. The hardest part would be sliding, sliding, sliding until you stop. So some people use it as a way to stop. They do it a lot in roller skating hockey. But not everyone can do it, so I think it's just like you need to adjust to the level that you are at the moment. Now that you learn in flat, why don't you take it to ramps? It's basically the same, but just like when you start riding ramps, you do know if you're riding flat, you always go 90 degrees to the surface that you're rolling, right? If you're going down a ramp like this, your body should go, again, 90 degrees, which means perpendicular. I think that's the word. So basically, if you're going down a ramp like this, you need to slide like this. If it's a quarter pipe transition, like I'm going to show you now, when you go up a quarter pipe, you also need to adjust to the transition where you are. Basically, again, the 90 degrees, the perpendicular position. When you go up, you leave your head back, your feet go up, and then when you go down, your head comes up again and your feet goes under your head. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this trick tip. I hope you learned something out of it. You can use it for various things, for tricks, as a way to stop, whatever. Don't forget, harder wheels will help you to slide. If your wheels are super soft, it's going to be harder, it's going to be grippy, and it's going to probably not work as good. If you have any doubts, if there's anything I can help you with, just drop me a comment. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. If the subscribe button is gray, that means that you're already subscribing. If it's red, make it gray. Click on it, subscribe, and you'll see more of these videos. Also, if you want to get notifications every time that I upload a video, there's a little bell on the side of the subscribe button. Click on it and you'll get notifications every time I upload one of these. Cheers!
Vou viver até quando